Hello everyone, today I'm back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building Geoforce from DC Comics. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So to build Geoforce, you're going to need red concrete, block of gold, orange concrete, yellow concrete, red terracotta, orange terracotta, white terracotta, light gray terracotta, white concrete, and stripped spruce wood. So once you have all this together, we can go ahead and begin. So we're going to start Geoforce off with a row of 8 with your red concrete. There we go. We are then going to do 2 additional rows of red concrete. We are then going to do 2 rows of block of gold. And go ahead and bring those forward just by 1. We are then either going to do, I can't tell if that's 3 or 4. Well, here's what we're going to do. With our orange concrete, we are going to do 7 rows. Actually, we're going to do 5. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the very ends. And then we're going to do 2 rows of red. Just like that. Then we're going to do, we're going to connect these top 2 rows together. The next row we're just going to fill in with red concrete, except the ends, of course. And then this next row we're going to do 2 red in the middle with the orange on each side. And then we're going to do orange all below. So what was it? 1, 2, it was 3 rows. Okay. I worked backwards on that. Moving on to the torso. Oh, and real quick, let's place 2 yellow concretes here and here. And there you go. It's the official front of the legs done. Moving on to the torso, we're going to just do a row of yellow concrete back here. And in front of this, we're going to do 2 blocks of gold in the very center, and then 3 yellow concretes on the ends down here. Next row, we're just going to do 2 orange concrete, 1 orange terracotta, 2 orange concrete, 1 orange terracotta, 2 orange concrete, and we're going to place 2 blocks of gold here, here, and here. Then it pretty much just becomes my standard muscle definition torso. So we're going to do 2 orange concrete, 4 orange terracotta, 2 orange concrete. Next row, 2 orange concrete, 1 orange terracotta, 2 orange concrete, 1 orange terracotta, 2 orange concrete. Next row, 2 orange concrete, 4 orange terracotta, 2 orange concrete. Next row, 2 orange concrete, 1 orange terracotta, 2 orange concrete, 1 orange terracotta, 2 orange concrete. And then the next row is entirely orange terracotta. The next row we're going to do 2 orange concrete, 3 red terracotta, 3 orange concrete. Next row we're going to do 2 red concrete, 1 red terracotta, 1 orange terracotta, 2 red terracotta, 2 red concrete. The next row we're going, or actually, the next 2 rows are entirely just red concrete. And then the final row of the torso, we're going to do 3 red concrete, 2 red terracotta, 3 red concrete. And that is the front of Geoforce. That's supposed to be a G and an F. It's really the best I could do with the limits I was given. I could have done it with the banners, but never mind. Moving on to the arms, it's going to be this first row of yellow right here. We're going to do 2 red terracottas and then 2 red concretes. We're going to do an additional row of red concrete on top. And then we're going to do 3 rows of block of gold. And then we're going to do 4 rows of orange concrete. And then 1 row of red concrete. Then we're going to place 2 red terracottas in the middle here and just surround that with red concrete. Let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. There we go. So that is the front of the build, pretty much complete, minus the head, of course. So let's come down here to the side. So the sides are pretty simple. We're just going to bring everything over by or back by 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And we are going to bring the gold out by 1. And then just continue on. Let's go ahead and do the other side of the legs now. Let's do orange here, orange here. 2 rows of red. Let's do red all in here. Sides of the arms are where it gets a little bit different. So this part's all the same, 3 rows of gold, and then a row of orange concrete. And then we're going to do 2 orange terracottas. And then we're going to skip a row, then 2 orange terracottas. And then we're going to do a row of red, and then we're going to do 2 red terracottas, then red. And then on the shoulder up here, we're going to do a row of red, and then just kind of going in and out of the red terracottas and the red concretes. It's the same thing over here. And then we'll fill all this in. So there we go. That is the sides done. Moving on to the back. The back's pretty simple. We're just going to fill in the back of the boots with red concrete. Then we're going to do our 2 rows of gold, and we're going to bring that back by 1. And then the back of the legs, just a carbon copy of, or it really is a carbon copy of the front. Okay, there's a slight difference in a 3D detail, which you'll see here in a second. And what that is we're going to place 2 yellow concretes here and here instead of the end blocks like on the front. We're then going to do an entire row of yellow concrete, and we're going to bring these yellow concretes forward, and then the rest is just block of gold. Or I guess you could do block of gold too if you wanted to. The next row, we're going to bring these yellow concretes up an additional row. And then basically all we're going to do from here is we're going to do 2 orange terracottas, and then 2 orange. I'm going to move these closer together so I'm not having to scroll through here. There we go. So 2 orange terracottas, 2 orange concretes, 2 orange terracottas, 2 orange concretes, 2 orange terracottas, 2 orange concretes, 2 orange terracottas. And then right when we get to here, we're going to switch to red concrete, then red terracotta, then red concrete, and then red terracotta. You should end on a red terracotta. Words. And yeah, and then we'll just fill all this in. The rest of it in, I should say. Kind of like a exoskeleton kind of look with that. And then the back of the arms, I mean, it's just a carbon copy of the front, so nothing crazy. Actually, in my original design, I didn't put that red terracotta up there. Let me see what that looks like. Yeah, I'll just leave it in. Why not? Just adds a little bit of detail. So on the back of this arm. The head's honestly the easiest part of this build, so that won't be very hard. Yeah, that's the back. Pretty simple. So for the head, we're actually going to do the back first because this is like the only part of the head that has like some detail on it. We're going to bring this back by 2 with the red concrete. This first row, we're just going to go ahead and drag all the way over. This back row, we're going to place 2 red terracottas in the center, just like that. Then we're going to do an entire row of red. Then we're going to do 2 red terracottas in the center, and then red around it. Then we're going to do an entire row of red. And then we're going to do 2 reds in the center, 3 reds around it. And then we're going to do an entire row of red. And then we won't need the block of gold anymore. We're going to need the strip spruce wood. We're going to do, I believe it's 2 rows. Yep, 2 rows of strip spruce wood. And there we go. That is the the back of the head. For the sides, they're pretty simple. Just going to bring it forward by 2. And we're going to put the ears in. Let's just fill it all in first. And then we'll do that. 2 rows of spruce wood, strip spruce wood, I should say. And then the ears are going to be right here. Just like that. Other side is the exact same. Oh, missed one. Oh, I broke one. Let's fill this in with white terracotta. Top of the head is entirely stripped spruce wood. It's kind of like a Star-Lord look or a Booster Gold look with the hair on the top. And like the rest covered by a mask. Kind of the look it gives me. There we go. And then for the mask, or the front of the mask, we're going to, or the head I guess, we're going to fill in this first row with red concrete. This next row is going to be entirely white terracotta. Next row, we're going to place 2 light gray terracottas and put white terracottas on each side of it. We're going to put 2 white terracottas on top of that and 2 red concretes next to those. We're then going to place 2 white concretes on top of those reds and just fill in the rest with red concrete. Well, and this row is spruce wood. And for that row, what we're going to do is we're going to place an entire row of temporary blocks here, and we're going to place an entire row of spruce wood right here. This will give us a good template to where we're going to build all the other blocks. It's a little interesting. Right now, so on the top, we're going to place 1 on this corner, and then 2 just right here. And then right beneath it, we're going to place 1 right here, 2 in the exact middle, and 1 just right here. And once you have done that, you will have entirely finished your Geoforce statue. So yeah, guys, that is Geoforce. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I was thinking about this just now. Since we extended the boots, you may not extend the gauntlets. That's up to you, though. You don't have to. The boots in the comics are a lot bigger than the gauntlets. That's why I didn't to begin with. But if you want to, that is up to you. But yeah, guys, that is Geoforce. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.